Hi everyone, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Nikki and this is Into Beauty. This is a channel all about beauty, so makeup, skincare and perfume of course. And today we're going to talk about perfume. You guys really seem to like the perfume videos that I sent out, so we're going to do some more. I'm trying to do one each week, but please bear with me if it doesn't happen, okay? And today I would like to talk about concentrations, because concentrations is something that there's quite a bit of a debate going on. People say, no, it's like this, no, it's like that. And I'm going to tell you how the brands themselves explain it to me. We're going to talk about what is it in general, what is perfume made of, what type of concentration do we have, and which one is the right one for you. So if that sounds interesting, please keep on watching. What is perfume actually? Well, perfume is a blend of 3 components mixed together that makes a pleasant scent that you can spray all over you. First one up is of course fragrance oils. And it's not only oils but also balms and extracts, because perfume is made of those scents of course. Fragrance oils can be natural, so from plants, from flowers and from animals, or synthetic, made in a lab to really create a unique aroma. The concentration of these fragrance oils determines how strong a perfume will be and how long it lasts. So when you look at the perfume, it's all about the concentration of the fragrance oils mixed into the alcohol and the water. So first one is fragrance oil, second one is alcohol, and third one is water. Not every single perfume has water in there. Keep that in mind. The higher the concentration, the longer lasting a perfume will be and how stronger it is. Lower of course is more light and will fade quickly. Alcohol is quite a necessary step for a perfume because it will make it more sprayable, otherwise an oil will cling to everything that it touches and the molecules will evenly evaporate around you and the alcohol will just disappear on your skin. That's why a perfume starts off with a bit of an alcoholic smell. Nothing to be alarmed of, it's just a perfume doing its work. You could also omit the alcohol and just do like a solid perfume or a perfume oil. But that's something different, that's not a regular perfume. And the water content, not everybody uses water, but more like a body mist, you always have some kind of water in there because it makes it more light, makes it more sprayable, it makes it more airy. When you look at the breakdown, you can see the strongest one is the Extra from the perfume. So the most strongest concentrated perfume. That's about 20 to 40% of pure fragrance oil. It will last the longest, it's about 24 hours. So it's really strong. You just dab it slightly on your neck or on your wrist. Chanel No. 5 is the most known fragrance extra and it's really expensive as well. You can mostly buy it just online and the bottle itself is hand sealed by the workers from Chanel. I've seen the process, it's so special. When you look at the extract from a perfume, it's more rich, it's long lasting, it's more closer to your skin, so it's more for the people that are closely around you, so your lover or close relatives. They really have to come into your face, into your safe zone to smell your perfume. It's more for yourself and you will smell it on yourself for about a day. And just like Chanel says, if you like to use perfume for yourself or for your lover, an extract is the way to go because it really is for the people close to you. The price is really high. It's between $150 to $10,000, depends on the brand, depends on the extract amounts. The designer brands sometimes offer them as an exclusive part. So there are more stronger versions from their regular Eau de Parfum. The niche brands often use really intense and rare ingredients like oud or grease or natural rose or iris. It's really expensive to make. When you make like an iris butter, yes, a bucket full of iris butter, Dior does that. They need about a full stadium full of irises to make 1 bucket of iris butter. That's why it's so expensive. Some ingredients are more expensive than the other. And the ultra luxury brands, they usually is about the packaging. The limited editions, about the hand blown glass bottles, the really good customized scents. So that's about the ultimate luxury. Then you go up to $10,000. The most known perfume is Eau de Parfum. Eau de Parfum was invented by Chanel. She wanted more than just a regular perfume oil because they existed before that. But she wanted to make something that combines multiple scents together. That's why Chanel No. 5 came to life. She had a line of 19 fragrances in front of her and she picked out No. 5. That's why it's called No. 5. Later, more scents were introduced like No. 19. No. 5 is the first real Eau de Parfum known to men. An Eau de Parfum got its name by combining an Eau de Toilette and a Parfum Extrait together, so you get Eau de Parfum. That's the whole reasoning about the name. And it's about 15 to 20% of fragrance oil. So it just comes below the extract. And usually it lasts around 4 to 5 hours. Some scents last a bit longer because of the ingredients and some just a bit less. You can elongate your scents of course, but usually it's around 4 to 5 hours. And that's why when you don't smell it on yourself anymore. According to Chanel, Eau de Parfum is something that you use for yourself and something for other people that's close to you, about 3 feet away or 1 meter. If you like coming into a room and people are like, who's wearing that scent? An Eau de Parfum is usually the way to go. An Eau de Parfum has usually a more intense and deep scent. It's more versatile because you can use it anytime you'd like. An Eau de Parfum is good for colder weather, it's good for the warmer weather, it doesn't really matter. The price range is usually between the $15 and the $1,500. So it just depends on which brand you use. More typically it's around 100 euros or 200 euros. That's mostly the price of an Eau de Parfum. Then we go to Eau de Toilette, and Eau de Toilette has around 5 to 15% of fragrance oils. Most people think it's lower, but no, it's quite okay. It lasts around 2 to 3 hours. That's when people usually bring their bottle with them because they're going to work and spritz after their lunch because it won't last through the whole working day. This one is perfect for daily wear whenever you are in a warmer climate because warmth will make scents go on longer in your skin is more hydrated than in the winter time. So usually people tend to opt for an Eau de Toilette in the summertime. In the winter time people usually use more of an Eau de Parfum because it lasts longer, your skin is drier, the weather is colder, it lasts longer that way. If you want people to smell you, wear an Eau de Toilette. It has a longer sillage and more radius, people will smell you. Not so much with an Eau de Parfum, it's about 3 feet, an Eau de Toilette will spread farther. So once again, an Eau de Toilette is more for everyday, lighter wear, especially for during the summer, it's a more fresh option. The Eau de Cologne, it's about 2 to 4%, it's just a small amount, lasts about 2 hours and it's more like a refreshing boost of the day. Usually it's men's fragrance, not women's. And the most used example is of course the 4711. Who doesn't know that? Then we go to the last one, that's Eau Fraiche, and that's 1 to 3% fragrance oil. Just a small bit, lasts no longer than 2 hours, probably even less. It's more for people that like a light mist or people that often get headaches from fragrances. Perhaps as a refresh during the day or after the gym, or perhaps when you go to bed and you would like a light mist. It's usually used in body mists. It's the one that people carry in the purse often, just as a boost of freshness. Then we go quickly to flankers because I will do an in-depth video about those. But flankers are perfumes like Intense, Le Parfum, Extreme, Absolu, etc. You know of them. When you look at the difference, this is the regular Eau de Parfum and this is the Intense version. Oftentimes when this one is a success, they will launch more flankers because people tend to agree with them and buy them more of them. Go for the Intense versions if you like the scent, the original scent, but you would like something that clings onto your skin a little bit longer. It is in between a regular Eau de Parfum and a Parfum Extrait. So it's in between, but it's just a deeper, richer version of the original. So nothing more special about it. Sometimes they have different notes, but usually it's just a bit of a stronger version. And especially on the emphasis on the base notes, because they stay the longest. Then we got an even stronger sister, the Le Parfum or the Elixirs. Those are just a really, really intense version even. Le Parfum and Elixir are in between the intense and the extract versions. So they're even stronger, even more emphasis on the base notes and a really deep, rich, intense flavor. The Absolu and the extreme versions are the strongest ones. So if you would put them in order, you will first get the Eau Fraiche, the body mist kind. Don't mistake this with the name Eau Fraiche. This one is an Eau de Parfum. So the Eau Fraiche, the body mist, the Eau de Toilette, the Eau de Parfum, the Intense, the Le Parfum or Elixir, and an Extreme or Absolu. And of course the last one is the Extract. I don't have any extracts because I don't like the oiliness on my skin. But those are the different steps that you can take in terms of intenseness. Then we would like to go briefly over longevity because I will do a separate video. When you have oily skin or hydrated skin, just like a cream or something like a Vaseline, then it will cling onto there and will stay on longer, but it also will develop more slow. So you will get your scent longer. Application areas. Use a spot that is really warm because warmth will really help to distribute the perfume oil. So behind the ears, the wrists, behind the elbows, behind the knees, don't wrap them together. No, it's not a sin. When you do this, you will break up the top notes. So you will make it go faster, you will develop it faster. There's no shame. Sometimes I even like it, especially with the Burberry one, because I don't like the lavender. So I just do this and it will go quickly to the vanilla stage. Also your hair and your clothes, and you sprayed it on there, it will last longer. Please be careful with some clothing, it can leave a stain and your hair can dry out because of the alcohol. When you look at hot weather, it will warm up in your skin and it will last longer. Cold weather, that's why we use often an Eau de Parfum, because it doesn't last as long. In the summertime, you can opt for an Eau de Toilette. The same goes for humidity. So when you have more humidity in the sky, scents will stay on longer because it's more hydrated. Dry skin doesn't really work with fragrance oils. Please keep your skin hydrated and you will last so much longer. When you look at how to choose the right concentration, it all depends on 4 points. The first one is preference. Whatever you like, because I like something that's for me and for people around me. So not far away, but people close to me. So I like an Eau de Parfum the most. When I'm on date night, I like to go a bit stronger because it's just for me and my loved one. Next one is occasion. Is it a formal event? Is it more of a party? Is it more of a date night? Is it work? Pick and choose the right scent for the right occasion. If you're in a room with loads of people in a work setting, choose something light. Unless you want to overpower them, use a strong scent, because when you're standing in front of a group and you want to impress them, wear a strong scent. They will easily be more impressed. Climate really matters. Warmer weather, colder weather, like I said, warmth really helps to stay perfume longer on the skin, and most people prefer a lighter version in the summertime than in the wintertime. People prefer more darker, more warm, more rich perfumes in the fall and the winter time. And the last one, it's really important, budget. Do I need to say more? Can you afford the products? I'm not willing to spend $1,500 on a perfume. I'm just not. Some people are. So it's just about personal preference and what are you willing to spend? What are your preferences on how rich it is, how deep it is, how long it lasts? If you don't mind reapplying, use an Eau de Toilette. If you do mind reapplying, use an Elixir or an Absolu. That's just the main difference. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. I hope I inspired you to look at your collection and build your own capsule wardrobe for every occasion, for every season, and really dive deep into your perfume collection and make the most out of it. Please let me know down below what video you would like to see next about perfume, any questions you might have, and I will happily answer them. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye!